Vikings suck.
What is up, Lions Nation? It is Monday, Statman, but it is not Victory Monday, unfortunately. This is We Are Lions Nation podcast, the Lions Vikings post-game show. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got some key points we're going to talk about, and we are bringing in the new format for the 10-play drive later on tonight. So excited about that. But first, let me introduce my colleagues, my boys in crime. We have the one and only, the Statman, who is in a pleasant mood this evening.
What I look like when the Lions fucking blow a goddamn game they should have won, motherfucker.
And over there we have M.C.R, Motor City Ryan, in the flesh. And please note, he is not wearing not a single piece of Lions gear tonight because it's all in the wash machine. Boob.
Yeah,
Amy.
unfortunately.
Amy's in the house, says hello, everyone. What's up, Amy?
Hello, Ma.
P-Dubs says, what's up, fellas? What is up,
What's up,
P-Dubs?
Dopes.
Wow, so unfortunately, I had to go off of what I was told and what I heard on the radio at the last minute to know what happened in the Lions game, but you guys got to witness it firsthand. From what I heard, it didn't sound like it wasn't very pleasant to watch for the Lions.
I'm in
Statman,
such a bad mood. I went from cherry Pepsi to cherry Coke. That's how I'm feeling.
Wow, that really is telling you something. We're gonna start out tonight. We're gonna talk about. We got some, like I said, we got a new little format. We got some key things that we want to point out, things that we thought went okay, and then the things that went not so well for the Lions. And then also, first we're gonna have Motor City Ryan's gonna give us an update on any of the injuries that happened in the game, and then we have also tonight Statman's Player of the Game. All that. Can't wait. Let's do it. Ryan, we're going to start with you, buddy. Injuries for the Lions?
Yeah, so in Sunday's game, the Lions did suffer some injuries, and it was mainly for our offensive line, which did not help us in this game. But I'll get us right started. Tate Ratledge. He was pulled out of the game with a shoulder injury, but he did return to the game. So we did get him back in that game. And then another injury we had was Mahogany. Mahogany went out with a leg injury. He's listed as out for week 10, but Dan Campbell has announced that he won't be back until late December. So Mahogany is out until late December. And Taylor Decker also went out in that game with a knee injury, but he returned as well. So Taylor Decker also went out with an injury. And then Penny Sewell, he went out with a shoulder injury. He left the game after a kind of like a collision, but he was able to come back into the game for us. So that is all I really have for the injuries that happened on Sunday.
You almost had that one. Statman, go ahead.
I'm just gonna think about these injuries here. Not good all the way around. Mahogany injury, if you watch the replay on that, it looked very, very close to exactly what happened with Aiden Hutchinson when his body whipped and the leg hit somebody else's leg. That's exactly what happened to him. It was nasty looking. Taylor Decker's a concern. knee injury on top of this shoulder injury. Not looking good there. Ratledge, obviously, he came back in the game, shoulder injury. TA left that game for a short period of time as well with a back injury. So, I mean,
Yep.
these injuries just kept happening in this game, and it was just adding insult to literally injury. It was bad all the way around. And it wasn't like our offensive line wasn't playing bad enough, but then add injury to all of them that were playing bad, and then it just got worse. So,
Wow, that's pretty tough to hear. I did hear about some of those, but I didn't know the extent of them all. So that's definitely concerning, and we're gonna have to definitely watch out.
and then Penny Sewell injury looked pretty bad too, because he was actually running out on a screen making a block, and then the defender flipped him over him, and then he landed right on his shoulder. He got up and was grimacing his shoulder even on the sideline. He just kept going like this and rotating his shoulder cuff. I don't know if it's going to keep nagging him throughout the season. I hope not, because that will be a huge loss for us.
Yeah, and that's one of the main thing he's using to block and push up on the guys, that are edge rushers or whatever, is that shoulder. And we've seen it with Dan Skipper where he was playing well with his shoulder. That might be the same case for him. I hope he plays well for us. He's been solid since we've gotten him. So we'll just have to see how it pans out.
I mean, Penny Sewell is pretty much the heart. No, I wouldn't say the heart and soul, but he's what's the word I'm looking for, Statman? I think you know where I'm going with this.
He's the fuel for the fire that drives that offensive line.
Yeah, I mean he's a big key. He is the key to that offensive line on that right side. So if he ends up going out, that could be trouble. Before we move on, I forgot in the beginning, but subscribers, Statman and Ryan, we are currently at 308 subscribers on that March to 500. So we did get a few more. So that is awesome. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And remember, if you are subscribed, then you can play the 10-play drive, which I believe we have a contestant for this week. So that'll be amazing.
Yeah,
get the match up against his little brother. He's not going to have a fun time.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. That is right. So far, we are going live with that, and we'll talk about that later when we get to that segment. But first, let's see what some of the things that we thought the Lions did okay in the game. The Lions did actually outgain Minnesota 305 yards to 258 yards. The Lions went 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions. And Jared Goff completed 25 of 37 passes for 284 yards with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Jamison Williams had a nice 37-yard touchdown catch in the 4th quarter to get Detroit back into the game from when they were behind. That's kind of some of the key things that I thought of. Statman, anything on top of that you saw?
Yeah, Sam Laporta came out of nowhere, and he had a hell of a game too. Jahmyr Gibbs got shut down. I didn't see much of him. St. Brown had a few nice catches. Our defense played exceptionally well, I thought, for being put in the situations they were put into. And, yeah, I mean, that's probably all the positives I've seen.
Ryan, anything on top of that?
Our passing game was really our biggest positive on Sunday's game. Running game, we were on lock. We even fumbled the ball on a running play. And, I see the passing game is what stood out for us. Our defense did play well, but unfortunately, we did come up short.
Yeah, Perry, I think we're going to kind of get to that when we get to the things that went wrong. But Perry asked, why did we go away from Laporta? 3 for 3 first half with a touchdown, not involved in the second half at all. And I think that's where – go ahead, Statman.
There's a very short list of things that we did right, okay?
Yes.
So let's just move on to the things that we did wrong so I can slam these motherfuckers.
We are doing that right now. We have things that went wrong. Penalties. Detroit was flagged 10 times for 76 yards, the most they've had this season. Sacks, pressures. The Lions allowed 5 sacks and gave up significant loss in yardage to Minnesota's passing rush. Offensive rhythm. Drive breakdowns. After tying 14-14, the Lions managed only 21 yards and 0 first downs over their next 4 possessions, which included Montgomery's fumble. There was on special teams. Detroit had a field goal blocked late that helped swing the field position to Minnesota. Let's look at the red zone. Detroit only scored 1 touchdown on 3 opportunities in the red zone. And that is what I have for things that went really wrong. Let's go back to the first one so we can touch base on that. Statman, go ahead, buddy. I know you got a lot to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, what can't you say about what went wrong? Special teams played like shit. On the kick returns, I mean, we almost allowed a kick return for a touchdown. Luckily, it got called back for a holding flag. Earlier than that, there was a 61-yard return by that same returner. Blocked field goal. Let's see. I think Jack Fox was another positive for that game because he flopped field position real quick with his booming foot. I don't know how that dude does it. Kicks from his own end zone and boots it all the way down to the 30 on the opposite side of the field. Crazy. We're lucky to have him. Let's see. Offensive line, miscommunication, running backs failing to pick up blitzes on pass protection. And then you had miscommunication sometimes with tight ends and the receivers on blocking assignments. Jared Goff, if he could run, he would have ran around that field all day long, is how fast Minnesota was coming in at him. And I told you, Brian Flores knows how to script a defensive game plan. I told you guys this in the pregame. Like, we have to counteract that. And it seemed like after halftime, we didn't do anything different. We just kept trying the same fucking shit that wasn't working. And that's partially to do with John Morton. And on top of that, falls on Dan Campbell because Dan Campbell gets the final go-ahead on any play calls that go on the field. He's already said that before. So most of this game I put on coaching. I don't know if it's the bye week, like they're just like in this slump, like, oh, we just came off 2 weeks of being off. Let's just like ease our way back out onto the field. But it seemed like that. They didn't have the same energy. The only people that I've seen that was actually playing with energy was our defense. Derek Barnes had 2 sacks. Aiden Hutchinson, I don't know the exact stats on it, but he had 1 sack and he had, I'd say, double-digit pressures in that game.
Several hurries. Yep.
I mean, it was insane. Hutch was in the backfield almost every play. The guy's a freaking freak. But OTA got his first interception of his career against Minnesota. Pretty crazy play, too. I got to give it to him. First game back after being injured for a while, gets his first career interception. Awesome for him. But our offense just was not playing. It was like Laporta was the only fucking player that could actually do something, and it was only in the first half. In the second half, they went completely away from it. What was working? And I don't understand it. I guess my ideology sitting here, I'm thinking, why the fuck are we trying to run up the middle with Jahmyr Gibbs? They're stuffing it every fucking time. Why aren't you throwing some kind of twist in the run game? Maybe a sweep to Gibbs. When they were going to the outside, it was working. It was being effective. You have to use his attributes. He's fast. He's good in open space. And it seemed like anytime they tried doing a screen pass or anything else, Minnesota was just on top of it. Their defense played lights out against us. They didn't have very many mistakes in that game, Minnesota's defense. Even though we got more yards than them, They stopped us in crucial moments, and they stopped us at the right time every time. It didn't matter. J.J. McCarthy, he's a young quarterback. We should have won that game. We had plenty of opportunities to win that game. J.J. McCarthy is not that good. And all I have to say is when you give a quarterback opportunities inside of the Lions field position, because 2 of those scoring drives that they had where they put up points, they're in short yardage. There wasn't far to go to get the touchdown. They didn't have to drive the entire field. So I think it was like 10, maybe 17 points were from short field position. The field position battle was horrible in that game, the entire game. We were getting pinned back within our own 10, but we couldn't fucking do anything. We'd get a yard, we'd get -2 yards, and then we get 3 or 4 yards, and then we punt. Literally, that's what it looked like every time. It just seemed like we had our heads up our ass when it came to play calling. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. I'm just going to stop rambling right now because I'm getting pissed.
I mean, before I go to you, Ryan, it sounds like to me that, and I'm going to say, we've seen the Lions do this before. We've seen them come out of bye weeks and play like shit. We've seen them in games we thought they were going to win play like this. And that really has to, it sounds, from what I'm hearing from you, it sounds like our defense played really good, but because of where the Vikings were getting the ball, they were having easy access to score touchdowns. It's from what I'm trying to break down from what you're telling me.
Well, the fumble from Montgomery, they had short yards to gain after that because we were in our own field position when we fumbled the ball. And then that kickoff return was huge. A 61-yarder got it all the way down to Detroit's 27, 30, 27. And then they didn't have far to go. You have weapons like Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. It's very easy to have that happen. The one thing I can say defensively that was a negative was I think we allowed too much in the rushing game. Our run defense was not there.
Which is surprising for the Lions defense to do. I mean, when we talked about this in the pregame show and we looked at it on paper, it did not look like this was the outcome. And it was a close game. It was a close game, but the Lions shutting down Ryan in the second half, that's got to end. Like, you can't come out playing and then totally stop playing in the second half, or not, like Statman said, not change what you did wrong in the first half.
And there was one shit fucking penalty in there, okay? Jack Campbell's roughing the passer was fucking bullshit. They're saying he used his body weight and landed on fucking McCarthy. The absolute horseshit. It was a solid tackle, and he held his weight up on the ground with his hands. You can't tell me he put all of his body weight on him when he's literally holding himself up on the ground with his fucking hands. The reffing needs to fucking get fixed. That I can say that. But it wasn't the reason why we lost that game. Our dumbass mistakes what lost us that game.
Ryan, your take.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything that Statman covered pretty well about this, but we had 10 penalties, season high for us. We gave up 76 yards, almost a whole football field in penalty yards to the Vikings. So that's why the Vikings were able to get in those short scoring situations. McCarthy had that touchdown run, which, Statman touchdown. They were just able to run the ball, and, on third down, we were 5 for 17 efficiency on third down. Minnesota was 4 for 12. They did a little bit better than us, but not much. And I think the penalties and then that fumble from Ty Montgomery really hurt us. I think without that fumble, we would have tied that game and possibly forced an overtime.
But David Montgomery too, by the way.
Oh yeah, David Montgomery. I'm sorry. Yeah, David Montgomery. Yep, David. Yeah, the fumble by David Montgomery that lost our chance of possibly taking this game to overtime. It's a game that we should have won, and we basically played like dog shit. We
I want to.
we look like the '90s Lions.
He
I wanna-
literally had the first down with that run too. He was
I
just
heard it was
crossing
big
It
run.
was a
the
good run.
10-yard run, and all of a sudden it just goes punch right from the back.
And then Harrison Smith picks up the fumble, and then you had Rodgers catching the deflected, field goal, and almost getting a touchdown out of it, which put
Yeah,
Minnesota.
He took
Yeah.
Let me
that back
ask
into
you-
Lions territory too.
Let me
Yep.
ask you this: when the Vikings had to start on their regular position, field position, I don't know how many times that happened. It doesn't sound like very many. How successful were they with getting the ball downfield? Still pretty successful?
Not as successful. They had one time when they were backed up in their own field position. It was a long third down, and they did a little swing pass to Aaron Jones, and he booked it for like 50 yards. It was just a big play that we fucked up on. Nobody was covering him.
Yeah.
Other than
So-
that, I mean, there
Before
really
I go
wasn't
back
much.
to the offensive line, because I want to ask about that a little more. So, is it safe to say, because of things like turnovers and where the Vikings started on the field, really is the key to why the Vikings were able to score so successfully on what you guys are saying was a defense that played pretty well, except for somewhat in the run game?
Yeah, for being
Yeah.
put in a position that they were put in over and over again in short yardage, backed up into their own territory. Yeah, our defense played their fucking asses off. And it sucks for them because they played a really good game. Like I said, Derek Barnes had 2 sacks in that. Aiden Hutchinson had a sack and double-digit pressures in that game. And it just seemed like TA had his first pick. I mean, everything was going right defensively. We had a few blown fucking coverages, like the Aaron Jones 50-something yard reception, but it was not as much as you'd think. And Amik Robertson, tell you what, that dude was locking down JJ. He let
What
one
about the-
touchdown, a short yard touchdown go, but he was locking him other than that.
What about the play that is it Millette, I believe, that was covering right at the end, the Vikings' last play? They got the first down. That pass play.
That was a hell of a play by Jordan Naylor. Naylor, the receiver, made a hell of a fucking move. Like, he was going inside and he turned his whole body around and then went to the outside and caught it. Millette had good coverage on him. That dude just made a hell of a play, and McCarthy made a hell of a fucking pass.
Okay, so overall, it sounds like the defense did what they needed to do. Now, if we flip back over, if you think about what you guys have said, you said the run game wasn't very good. Jared Goff was getting hit, sacked, running around. So that all leads to one thing: the offensive line. The offensive line, what happened there in your eyes, guys, to besides injuries? Because I know, Statman, you said earlier that they were playing not very good before the injuries started happening. So what's going on there?
Well, it looked like a lot of miscommunication, especially in our interior offensive line. There was a handful of times where I seen where Glasgow was supposed to come up and get this guy that was in the gap between him and Ratledge. And Ratledge is on the guy, and then Glasgow turns around and Glasgow has nobody to block. It's like he's lost in fucking space by himself. Like, he doesn't know where the fuck he's at on the field.
We
It
see
happened
that
over and
before.
over again between them 3 interior offensive linemen, Mahogany, Glasgow, and Ratledge. Those 3 were having a tough time communicating with each other the entire game.
So what makes that happen when this is an offensive? Had those 3 guys been playing with each other before?
I don't know if you blame it on them or you give credit to Brian Flores for disguising his blitzes and disguising the packages he was putting on the field, and it confused the fucking shit out of everybody. Because Brian Flores, he was being aggressive. He's the most aggressive defensive coordinator out there. Everybody fucking knows this. He blitzes, I think it said 46% of the time. On 46% of his defensive calls are blitzes.
Yeah,
Literally.
and before the game, when they got off the bus, Brian Flores even said, "Hey, today we're playing physical, we're playing aggressive," and that's exactly what Minnesota did. You know, they were good on second down. You know, third down not so much, but it was those second down plays, man, that ate up our defense. But back to our offense, yeah, our line was not in sync. Our offensive coordinator made some questionable calls during this game too. You know that all hurt us. It all affected our running game because we didn't have a running game because of the way our offensive line played. So
which
I
is
don't know.
odd.
Yeah, I don't know if they were just scheming to pass more in this game, and I just don't know why this had happened. But yeah, it did not look good. We both, had a turnover in this game. Minnesota had the ball for 28 minutes and 52 seconds, and we had the ball for 31 minutes and 8 seconds. So, we had more time of possession
Just didn't
to get.
capitalize with the time that you had. Is what it
Yeah,
sounds like. It sounds like Jamison Williams did get more involved, which I guess could be a positive too, based on his stat line and what Morton said he was going to do. He's going to try to get Jamison the ball more, so at least that happened. But it doesn't sound like it really came out to much.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He got more stats on it. He got more numbers padded on his stats, but did it turn into a fucking win? No. I'd much rather see J-Mo sitting out there just fucking blocking if it counts for us getting a fucking win. Fuck J-Mo and getting his catches. That's what I gotta say. Throw it to
yeah.
fucking Laporta. Laporta was the hot hand yesterday. What do? We go away from Laporta. Laporta was tearing up their fucking linebackers. Why? Because they were blitzing on 46% of the fucking plays. Obviously, the linebackers are the ones that are blitzing most of the time. Why the fuck aren't you getting him the fucking ball?
Exactly. And I don't know why they went away from that. I mean, you have three guys that you have to mix it up. You just can't be one dimensional. Oh, we're just getting the ball to St. Brown. Teams are going to catch on to that. You have to use Williams. You have to use Laporta. And also, Gibbs can catch the ball, but we couldn't do nothing. The way that Brian Flores came out and had this team ready, he had this team ready to go. And we got beat. We got out coached in the long run.
I
It's
want
that
to
defensive presence by Minnesota.
I want to go back to kind of where I was going with that Jamison Williams is when you watch Morton's press conferences all week, that's all he talked about was needing to get the ball more to Jamison Williams. That's all he talked about. So maybe he was tunnel visioned for that game and not really focusing on what needed to be changed.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have
know.
to mix it up. You have to use all three, man. All three of those guys make big plays for us, and they're
Well,
great athletes.
Brian Flores was getting in his fucking head. That's what was happening. And then he was overthinking every fucking play call. Stop overthinking the shit and just stick to your fucking game plan. Run it down their fucking throats because eventually Jameer Gibbs is gonna fucking bust one for fucking 80 yards. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. But put them in a better position. They're plugging the fucking middle of the line, go to the outside. It's fucking simple, man. I guess I just don't fucking understand it.
Exactly. We have to adjust to that between now and January, and these penalties too. We can't be in January allowing fucking 9 penalties or 10 penalties in a game, giving up almost a whole football field of yardage. So
There was
but
literally
Well,
a penalty. There was a penalty where Laporta and St. Brown were both motioning at the same time. That was the penalty, illegal shift.
yeah,
When do you ever see both of them moving at the same time?
because they did not reset, because they did motion. So anytime you go in motion now, you have to reset. Like you can't. Still,
No,
we seen it with the Chiefs game.
no, you
Similar,
can't have two players in motion at the same time. You can't
right?
have two people motioning at the same time,
But
and they're both running across the line at the same time.
right,
That's
So
what the
so the
penalty is
offensive
for.
coordinator is calling a play where two guys are motioning at the same time, knowing that's probably going to be a penalty. That doesn't make any sense to me at
I
all.
don't think he called it that way. I think one of them fucking forgot their assignment or something.
Oh,
But
I got you.
But that's what happens when defense coordinators get in your fucking head.
Yeah.
You start getting frustrated. Players start getting frustrated. They start playing like shit because they're making mistakes because they're angry or they're frustrated. This shit happens.
Well, what the announcers said, that they said because the players they were in motion and they didn't reset is the reason why they were called for that penalty. That's what the announcers were saying. But, you know,
No, you literally can't have two players in motion at the same time. That's why.
right.
Because one of them wasn't set and both of them
Yeah,
were moving. You
exactly.
can't have two people moving at the same time. Like even when you're playing Madden, you can't motion St.
Right.
Brown and then motion JMO and they're just going to cross each other. It doesn't. This ain't Canadian football. That's what Canadian football is allowed to do.
Well, I'm going to catch up here. Dar says the offensive line played like dog shit. End of story. That is 100% true. Perry says every single screenplay to Gibbs was terrible.
It
Gibbs
was.
got hit every time behind the line of scrimmage, is what Perry
Shut
said.
down. Golf was under the gun too. He was under pressure. You know, Minnesota was coming.
Before we get to the 10-play drive, I want to touch base because all the NFC North teams have played. So the NFC North right now, Packers are 5-2, the Lions are 5-3, the Bears are 5-3, and the Vikings are now at 4-4.
Yeah. Close race.
Very close.
Yep, 2 teams moved up, and
And
we stayed
the
the same.
Bengals fucking blew it, cocksuckers. What the fuck were you doing? That defense is garbage for the fucking Bengals. It just shows you how garbage the fucking Bears defense is too. That was an offensive game all the way. No defense in that fucking game. Bengals need to fire their defensive coordinator already and fucking let go of these guys that want to fucking trade. Cam Taylor-Britt, Hendrickson, and Logan Wilson. Obviously, they're not playing on purpose because they want to go to a different fucking team. Ship them. Trade them before tomorrow. You better get rid of it. Get your fucking money while you can. That's all I got to say about that fucking game.
It was bullshit. That's all I really have to say. It was bullshit.
And Green Bay is overrated. They just lost the fucking Panthers. So the 2 losses are the fucking Panthers and the fucking Browns. And they tied the Cowboys. All shit fucking teams. So good luck to you, Green Bay. Fuck the Pack.
All I hear out there right now, too, and all the comments on our videos is, I told you J.J. McCarthy was going to show up, blah, blah, blah. It sounds like he didn't have to go very far to score a touchdown, honestly.
He got lucky. He got lucky that the Lions had their heads up their ass offensively.
Flacco, you pouring Mike's in the house says Flacco threw for 470 yards and they still lost.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and Flacco, you know, he was resting his shoulder. So, you know, to do that, you know, with the shoulder injury that he had.
Well, hopefully.
I think we all picked the fucking Panthers to win, didn't we?
I picked Green Bay. I think I was
shit.
on taking the Pack. Yep.
I think that was split. I think that was split.
1 loss, and the Lions. That's 2 losses for me.
I'm pretty sure a coin flip then got that.
Yeah, we all picked the Panthers, and Ryan picked the Packers.
It was a close game. 3 points. 3 points. Carolina almost lost. I was close.
Hey, we just got literally just now got a new subscriber. Justin May, the rapper, is a new subscriber. Thank you, Justin, for subscribing. We appreciate you. That just popped right up. I love that.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you, man.
You're pouring Mike. I am not going to put up your next comment. So we don't need to see that trash talking garbage in our chat. He said, "Go Pack, go." Get out of here. Get out of here.
Really?
So, guys, the 10-play drive. We have a new format, the final format, a new structure, and we have 2 different versions. There's this version and the contestant version. It's the same thing, but we get to test out the difficulty of the questions in 4 rounds, so it's going to be fun. So the first round will be the $25 question difficulty. Second round, the $50 difficulty, 75, and then the 100. And then we have the overtime round as well with those new rules. I can't wait to try it
So
out.
we're progressing up to $100 within one show?
This for us, for just for us, for this podcast. When we have a contestant, it's different. But for us, we're going to try it out so we get to do each version, each
right.
difficulty.
Start it up. Let's go.
Who is ready?
I'm
Are
ready.
you ready?
I'm
Ryan,
ready.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
No.
Clue number 1, the $25 difficulty. Drafted in the second round of 2020 by Cincinnati.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Ryan.
5,
Ryan,
Was the second round?
Second
Yeah.
round, 2020.
Oh. Joshua Palmer. Could be
Wrong.
probably.
that is wrong.
Minus
I thought it
2.
was first round. I'm
Three.
sorry. I thought you said first round. So yeah, that kind of threw off my initial answer.
0. So Ryan starts out again with a -2. I got to catch up here because our new subscriber says, I am obsessed with Detroit Lions fan. I had some Detroit Lions rap songs on my YouTube channel. Leave comments, like, add to favorites to listen to them. He said, nice Lions hats to us.
Appreciate you, man.
Justin,
I'll definitely check you out.
for sure. Question, clue number 2. Another 7 points. Question. Known for his size, physical catches, and contested grabs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Statman.
2,
Statman.
T. Higgins.
T. Higgins is correct. Statman gets it with the second clue, giving yourself 7 points. So in round 1, that was the difficulty, $25 difficulty round.
I don't know how I didn't get it off the first one. I should have known that.
Mikey B also guessed T. Higgins. And Justin says, I plan on making more Lions rap songs for this year. Are you guys ready to go to the $50 moderate difficulty?
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Clue number 1. Drafted in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft.
10, 9, 8,
Oh.
7, 6, 5,
One of 32
Cool.
players.
3,
Ryan.
1.
Ryan.
Oh, Bryce Young.
Wrong. -2 points.
Think he was drafted in 21.
Batman.
0.
0.
I can't remember, man.
Clue number 2 for 7 points. Played college football at Penn State.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
What the
Fine.
fuck is the guy's name?
4, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses. That is the end of that.
Oh, I know it.
Clue number 3, the last 7-point clue. Known for sideline to sideline speed and versatility.
10,
Statman.
9,
Statman.
Chop Robinson.
That is incorrect.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I can't
Two.
guess again either. Fucking
One.
bullshit.
No more guesses.
God, oh my god, I know who the fuck it is.
We are into the 3-point rounds.
I'm an idiot.
Here we go. Clue number 4. Primarily plays linebacker, but often rushes as a pass rusher.
Statman.
Statman.
Micah Parsons.
That is correct. Statman has it with Micah Parsons.
I knew it after you. I fucking knew it. I was like, God, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know if you heard me say that.
I did. So Statman right now, after 2 rounds, has a total of 8 points. And Ryan is keeping his trend going with -4.
Oh, Statman did get a question wrong. Did
Yeah,
you
I
get
already
that?
took that points
Oh,
away and then added the 3 he just got. So he's at 5. The next round is round 3. This will be our hard to subtle difficulty. $75 round. Are you ready? Clue number 1. Drafted in the first round in 1992.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Hmm.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At least nobody guessed. Mainly Ryan. I'm glad you held back on that.
I'm not getting a -2 here because it's too open. There's 32 fucking teams. Well, I think there's 31 teams at that time. So it's a 1 out of 30 teams.
That's why we play this. Played a
Yep.
position known for pressing the quarterback and stopping the run.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Ryan.
3.
Ryan.
Gilbert Brown.
Gilbert Brown is wrong. -2 points for Ryan.
2, 1.
Yeah, -6 this week.
So far.
It's just pretty open. Like it could be a couple different people, so I can't make that guess yet. Maybe you put a team on it, and then I'm like, okay, we'll find out who it is.
We are at the last 7-point question. This person recorded over 100 career sacks.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Batman.
5.
Statman
Reggie White.
is wrong.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses.
Fucking
Clue
bullshit.
number 4. Right? Yeah. Clue number 4. Known for consistency and durability on the defensive line.
10, 9, 8, 7.
I'm not taking any more negative points. You gotta give me something better than that.
4, 3, 2.
I
It's supposed to
tried.
be hard.
1.
All right. Oh, it's difficult. All right.
There's still another level.
My head's still computing right now, putting all the stats together here.
Ryan, did you say Ryan before the 1 second timer?
No.
No.
He
Okay.
didn't.
I thought I heard your name, so I wanted to make sure.
Nope, he didn't. I was here. I'm a witness.
Nope.
Mike, you have been guessing, and you did get Micah Parsons, and your guess just now is incorrect. Sorry, just trying to keep everybody.
Now I'm looking at the comments to see if I can cheat.
No. No one is right. The next clue, we are down to clue number 5, another 3-point clue. Played college football at Eastern Michigan University.
10, 9,
Oh,
8,
shit.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's not who I think it is. So
No more guesses.
fucking son of a bitch.
Clue number 6. Selected to Pro Bowls in the mid-90s.
10, 9, 8,
Pro Bowls, more than one.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. No more guesses. Boy, we really picked the difficulty up on this one. Clue number 7. I wore the jersey number 90.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Time. No more guesses. We are at the last 3-point clue. Clue number 8. Played for the same team for over a decade, building quite the legacy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Trying to think of number fucking 90.
3, 2, 1.
That is time.
Oh, I think
What?
I know.
Clue number 9. We are in the 1 points now. Holds team record for sacks in that position.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ryan.
1.
Ryan
Neil Smith.
is wrong.
Mm.
This is the last clue of this round.
Syracuse. I don't know.
Team. That's what I want to fucking hear. What team did he play for? Fucking bullshit.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
we said to make adjustments, but I think this one is gonna give it away. I played for the Detroit Lions.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Statman.
2.
Statman. For 1 point.
Luther Ellis.
Luther Ellis is wrong. Are you guys ready to find out who the mystery player was?
I feel like a fucking idiot right now.
Do you know who it is now?
Robert Perche. No, it can't be Robert Perche.
Why
he
can't
wore-
it be?
He wore 91.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it does say 91.
You said 90.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
I messed
That's
up.
why I thought Neil Smith.
I messed
Fucking
up.
prick.
I messed
I'm
up.
sitting here going number 90. What the fuck?
Domkatsu. Robert Porcher is the correct answer.
Yeah, see. I was like, that's the only guy I could think of, and I'm like, it can't be. I was like, wait
So
a minute.
listen,
I was almost
there
going to
is a
say
new-
that.
There is a new rule in the official rules. If one of the clues gets messed up, you automatically get the points amount for that clue. So that being said, you
At
guys
1 point.
both will get 3 points.
We each get 3 points.
Correct.
Well, I'm at -6, so now I'm at -3. So
I'm at 9 now. I was at 6 and now I'm at 9.
So right now, after 3 rounds, Statman, like you said, is at 9, and Ryan has gotten to -3. Perry,
Double checking this shit, motherfucker.
it's supposed to be triple check, so I just
What?
read it wrong.
you have to do it.
Oh, you read it wrong.
Yes, I
You have
read
to
that
triple
wrong.
check.
It says 91, but you said 90.
Yes.
Fucking asshole. We
All
need a new
Andy's
fucking
fault,
host.
man.
We need a new fucking host. Fire the host.
Hey, that's why we have rules in place. If it gets messed up, we just get the points and it's fixed. That's it.
All right, next
We're
one.
not all perfect. This is
$100
an
one.
example of the elite round. Okay. Which I feel like just by reading it, I don't know. Here we go. Clue number 1. I played my entire career with the Giants.
10, 9, 8,
Ryan.
7, 6,
Ryan
Michael Strahan.
is incorrect.
What?
That's who I was going to guess too.
5, 4,
Oh,
3, 2, 1, 0.
No more guesses as we go on to
I
the
went to the
next
next clue to
clue.
narrow it down. There's a few players that played their entire career with the Giants. So
Are we ready? Clue number 2, 7 points. Revolutionized linebacker and pass rushing roles.
Statman,
10,
Statman
Lawrence Taylor.
is correct. Statman gets it, 7 points.
that was the next guy I was gonna say too.
And that's the game. That is the game. So we got to see a little example of how the clues difficulty can scale up.
I think the third one was more difficult because you kept fucking us around on it, asshole.
Yeah,
Only one
number
time.
90.
Only one time.
Number
Only
90.
one time.
That's twice.
Mistakes happen.
2 weeks in a row,
Mistakes
man.
happen.
2 shows
Not
in
every
a row.
goddamn show.
Shut up.
2 times. 2 times.
Button it up, man. Button it up. Come on.
2 times.
The fuck up, Statman.
At least we had a little bit of fun on a losing fucking Monday. That's all I gotta say. The show is fucking
Exactly.
phenomenal. It is fun.
I messed
Shit
up.
happens. That's what's great about
It's
this
fun.
fucking podcast. And can't wait for our first contestant. I believe it's gonna be my older brother Dane. Motherfucker, you better not back out. Calling you out now.
That'll be this Friday. Dane Erickson could be going one-on-one with the crew for the first round, which is $25. I'm just going to explain it real quick. If Dane decides, if let's say Dane wins that $25 game, then he can choose to either keep his $25 winnings or put it up to go for $50 the next week where the questions get a little harder. And so on and so forth until we get to the $100 max, which he can choose then to keep, or if he doesn't win, the prize goes back down to 25 and we get a new contestant for the next week. And that is how that's going to go now. I'm excited about the new changes that we made with that. I'm really excited how that's going to turn out. I can't wait to see a real contestant in here against you guys.
Yep. They got to beat the panel.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And if I'll explain this when we get to the show, but for everybody that's in here right now, if the panel is working as a team, so that means that if Statman or Motor City Ryan mess up and get it wrong, that's wrong for that whole team. And they only can guess, one of them can guess. So if Statman guesses, Ryan can't guess that round, that question clue at all. So they have to be really careful on when they want to guess. The overtime rules have changed a little bit. We do have an overtime. It's three clues, 1 player, and the overtime will be moderate difficulty, sudden death rules. That means the first one to answer correctly wins. If no one can guess it with the first 3 clues, there is 1 bonus clue if needed to try to break the tie. If no one breaks the tie at that point, then the rule states that the crew will automatically win by default. And that's the game. And Statman's light just went out.
It's a blackout. He's getting ready for the Commanders game. Blackout.
On that note, on behalf of myself, Blacked Out Statman, and Motor City Ryan, we will see you guys all live Wednesday for our Pick'em show. Until then, everybody have a good night, and we will see you then.
Adios.
I forgot.